Okay, here's a quick run through for Greek vases or shields that have been embossed. You're going to want different stencils printed out from Greek mythology. This goes great with 6th grade curriculum going back to Greece and ancient civilizations here in Utah. That's one of our core standards. So I have a variety of these. Students love this project. They like being able to look at the different stories and see the artisanship that was used in that culture. This is 36 gauge aluminum foil. I order it through my school's district warehouse. It's relatively inexpensive. I cut it down 8 by 12 sheets just using paper cutter. Underneath, you want something soft. Felt works amazing for this. But you put it down, you put your metal down on top of your felt, and then your stencil on top of your metal, and you're going to want to tape down your stencil so that it stays in the same place. You can't have it moving around. Top, one at the bottom. You can use really anything to do this, but as the students go, they just trace their chosen stencil. They actually have to press into the paper some. They should feel the metal indenting slightly, embossing as they go, and they should try to get as many details as they can. This project generally takes 2 50-minute sessions. Okay. The first session, they usually have at least the stencil part completely done. They can always check this at any time, see how it's going by checking out the back. Okay. When they're totally done with this stencil, you can either use a plate to make a shield, circular shield shape, or you can use cardstock paper and have them cut out a vase shape. Show them examples up on the board of what a Greek vase shape would look like and how to cut out a stencil. This is primarily for the second session. Show the symmetry on it. Same thing goes on top. Tracer on the outside. Reusable stencils. Center it over their artwork. After they do that, I show them how to use a ruler to make these nice ribboned bands that go across their page. They don't want to cut across their character, of course, but it can go right up to the point where it touches the character, and then pick up on the other side. And then I show them, for example, I might put a stripe here, but I'd stop it right when it touches Hermes and start again here. Inside these bands, I have them do authentic Greek shapes, and I put different patterns up on the board for them to see, whether it's like a wave pattern like this or something along those lines. And I have them do this across their page. When they're completely done, they can cut this out. You want to emphasize to cut carefully. This is metal, and it will cut you like a can would. So have them cut out their shape very carefully. And then the last thing that you do after it's all done is we want to ink it up. This is India ink. It works marvelously for this. you want to ink up the back side, the side that's protruding outward, bumping outward. And just load up a little bit of ink on some of these, and you spread it out over the top, let it dry. Once you do that, you can take steel wool and gently rub over the top, and the protruding areas will show through the metallic. It'll be really beautiful, and the back areas will push back in. So this takes two sessions to do. One to get the stencil, second one they finish up their vase, cut it out, ink it.